This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and the following announcement is something that's been a long time in coming. Yesterday, over on covertinstruments.com, we released the Apex line of premium, made in the USA, molded handle lockpicks. Everything is sold in the magnetic trays you see here, which keeps everything super organized and easy to find. It kind of has the aesthetic of a high-end armory. The storage trays also have a surprisingly high fidget factor when you're removing picks. Once you do get a pick out, you will immediately notice that they are the most comfortable lock picks you've ever held. No more slipping, no hot spots on your hands during extended practice sessions, just comfort. The handles are nicely textured and made out of an extraordinarily strong glass-reinforced nylon. This stuff transmits feedback very well and would take an act of violence to break. The metal is the high-yield 301 stainless that is essentially the gold standard for picks, and as always, it is laser cut and finished to perfection. So, let me take you through the first 4 evolutions. We'll start out with these black handles, which indicates the picks are 25 thousandths of an inch thick. The OD green handles mean the picks are 20 thousandths of an inch thick, and spoiler alert, we have 2 more colors coming. So, in evolution 1, we have a short hook, medium hook, deep hook, and then we have the quad and quint rake. If you've watched this channel for long, you are familiar with these profiles. They are the foundation of any good pick set. Then we have the exact same profiles in evolution 2, but in 20 thousandths of an inch thick. These will fit into more keyways, but are probably best used by intermediate and advanced pickers because they're not quite as strong as 25 thousandths of an inch thick picks, just because of the metal thickness. Moving on to evolution 3, we have 5 specialized single pin picking tools. First is a medium hook with a small dip out of it. This allows you to attack more extreme bidding in keyways where you can't fit a deep hook. It's a very useful tool. Then into smaller keyways, we have this curve, something I find very useful on padlocks and actually find myself using a fair bit on full-sized residential keyways. Now we get into something truly specialized. This is something that works extremely well in either tiny keyways or highly complex paracentric keyways. It's something that I think you're going to find fits into places that you just didn't think you could get a lockpick. Finally, these last 2 picks are very well known and very well liked in the picking community. We have the pointed hook and the bent diamond. The pointed hook is actually something that I use a fair bit on Medico locks. That point is great for turning the chisel-tipped pins of Medicos. And finally, you have a lot of depth in this bent diamond, something that works great in more open keyways. Finally, evolution 4. The first 3 picks in evolution 4 were actually inspired by us spending a ton of time out on Lovelock bridges and picking hundreds or literally thousands of locks out there. Each of these allows you to rake, zip, and single pin pick without switching tools. These last 2, I have to give a hat tip to McNally on. He's the designer of those, and I was skeptical at first, but after spending time with them, they are undeniable. They open locks quickly. Next, we have this dimple rake, something that will open most lower quality dimple locks, and a 2-peak wave rake, which is better for, well, lower quality locks with more extreme bidding. Moving over to our turning tool tray, it has the same fidget factor and ease of use that you'll find with the lockpick trays, and you have a great selection of our most popular turning tools. A few final notes. First, these trays all stack up and snap together for ease of carrying. You also find that there is a hole in the back of the trays. These were engineered for some cool parts of the ecosystem that are coming in the future. For now, they can be filled with these logo pucks if you want. And finally, we have a cool soft rubber strap that lets you turn any two trays into a folding case. Folks, I hope you can tell that a ton of work went into this, and I think you'll agree, at least once you get them in your hands, these are the best lockpicks in the world. In any case, that's all I have for you today. If you do have any questions or comments on this, please put them below. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you.